Hey everyone, welcome back to the third video on this quantum computing series. And to continue what we left in the last, from where we left in the last video, just a small filler. Uh, I remember talking about the different approaches that companies are taking on the global scale, that companies are taking at the global scale to solve the problem known as quantum computing. And I mentioned about gate-based quantum computers, and when we discussed IBM Qiskit. And I also mentioned that there's a company known as D-Wave, which will be the center of discussion for this video, that they're following an approach known as annealing. So on the screen, you can see that how certain companies are following the gate-based approach, and within the gate-based approach, also there are further divisions. Some companies like INQ are using trapped ion approach, Xanadu is using photonic approach, and then there are companies like Google and IBM. Discussed about Qiskit last time, and in this video we'll be covering about D-Wave. So there are certain kind of problems that belong to the criteria of optimization. Okay, so even in the Qiskit section, we saw that there are certain kind of problems which are deemed intractable, let's say impossible for classical computers to solve in a viable amount of time. These types of problems are generally problems that generate enormous, huge number of permutations and combinations to choose from. What are the sectors that these problem falls into? Generally, they are logistics, they are finance. So if you look at the supply chain problems, wherever there is some sort of cost function which you need to optimize, it can be in terms of the travel constraints, it can be in terms of the cost that you need to save in terms of supply chain management. Anyway, so D-Wave is one of the special platforms because I think this is one of the uh, leaders out there in the world which has collaborated with tons of companies. And I have seen a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of articles from, as I said, I'm not talking about media hype articles. I'm talking about the work that the companies have done in collaboration with D-Wave. And it shows that their annealing-based approach has helped them to create solutions that can be called as to be present on uh, a scalable platform. That they have given the hope that soon uh, D-Wave can help quantum computing to be mainstream and get commercialized in the near upcoming future. So, how as a developer, you should approach learning about D-Wave, quantum computing, and what services they offer. So, there's a platform known as Leap platform, and which where you can go through all the demos. So, what they have done is they have created a compilation of research uh, use cases, case studies, which they have formed in collaboration with a lot of companies. And when I say a lot of companies, they have collaborated with companies like Volkswagen, they have collaborated with companies like Save on Foods. They are working on a lot of use cases when it comes to optimization. And when you go to their GitHub account, you can also get the access to the code that they have used, their Ocean SDK. Now, another special thing that I found about D-Wave is that once you sign up for D-Wave, they give you a free tier, and you can run all those problems. You can make changes in the code, and you can absolutely enjoy experimenting with all the stuff that they have done, and they have made all the code available to the public. Now they have another source known as Learn, like it's similar to the what we explored in Qiskit Learn page. And here they have talked about what is the D-Waves approach of solving quantum computing, that is quantum annealing. Okay, so as I mentioned, that there are a lot of customer case studies that they have put on their website. This multiverse and BBVA optimization of a portfolio for risk management is something that falls into the financial sector. So what they have done is for every use case that you'll find, they have created a small PDF, and you can read what was the problem statement, which company they have collaborated with, and what was the result that they found out. They have tried to quantify what advantage they have got in all the possible use cases they have tried to solve. So again, I just want to reiterate that what I've seen is that D-Wave has collaborated with a lot of companies, and it's like really encouraging when you see something that other companies are also collaborating with them, because it gives the leaders, particularly in organizations that are not very research centric and they are more ROI centric, that is return on investment centric. So it really inspires for them. It really helps to digest the fact that, okay, hey, quantum computing is not something that it's just something that you should learn from the academic point of view. It's going to get mainstream. Eventually, obviously, you're going to put a timeline like 5.6 years or like 6 and 7 years, but the organizations should be ready and they should start exploring uh, quantum computing and how their organization can benefit from it. Okay, so we'll meet you in the next video. Thank you.